Creativity is an addiction. Unplugged because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally Uncut because we all make mistakes. So let's turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. The things that we wonder about. What happens to the giant chunks of household appliances when placed on the curb for the city to pick up? Well, believe it or not, it makes money for those who don't mind selling their scrap. What isn't working for us works well in the world of metal. Plus, some people are crafty enough to take those appliances apart to sell. They did that with my Isuzu Amigo. Just because I no longer could find the parts to keep my car top of the line, the world of scrapping wanted it, so they could break it down and sell the parts that were working still with the Isuzu Amigo. In reality, don't we do the same exact thing with our body parts? I'm a donor. When called home, parts of me could help someone see, breathe, or even walk better than what they did last week. The circles of life that we rarely sit down to talk about. We're constantly reminded to recycle. But how often do we speak of what's been donated? It always seems easier to just throw it away. Out of sight, out of mind. Move forward and bye. We can learn a lot if we would just take the time to witness what real recycling is. Hey, it's Arroe. This is The Daily Mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. I am a daily writer. I am the silent wolf. I sit on the edge and I observe. I just watch. I listen. I participate. I study. The goal is to create a conversation. This is The Daily Mess. When nighttime feels like about a 15-minute break. Once we close our eyes, it's suddenly the next day. It feels like it's 100% unfair. Most people get more sleep than the hours that they actually work, yet it still feels like sleeping is a 15-minute break. It's because while we're out, we are less aware of our surroundings. While awake, we're very much aware and rely on certain signals from our senses. Sleep doctors call it consciousness. This is why I finally had to turn the television off at night. I wasn't sleeping. My mind was locked in on whatever program was playing. My phobia as an adult was the fear of being in dead silence. I'm going to see if I can say this right. Sedate phobia, meaning the fear of silence. I knew I had a huge issue with it. One time while camping, we couldn't get a television signal. Suddenly, I was face to face with that fear of silence. And I had to figure out how I was going to deal with that. Now that I've worked through the changes and challenges, the new battle is the speed of night. It's not that I'm not looking forward to taking on a brand new day. I'm like everybody else. We all need deep rest. Once up, I don't know about you, but I'm gone. That means the day is officially going. But nighttime, feeling only like 15 minutes. We spend all day trying to slow down time. But when you're out, how can you slow down time? And it's all based on awareness. And if you ignite your awareness, you're not getting any sleep tonight. I'm Arroe, and that's The Daily Mess.